Hey folks, Colin here from Sumthins Recording, and today I'm going to show you how to mix electric guitars using just Stomp pedals. We're going to be doing something kind of fun today and trying to mix electric guitars using only Stomp box pedals, but before we dive in, if you're ready to go a little bit deeper into the mixing process in its entirety and really start to hone your workflow as an engineer, then I have just the thing for you. It is my 7-step mixing checklist, and it's just a simple PDF that will walk you through the entire mixing process step by step to help you get professional and radio-ready mixes without any more of the hassle and without any more of the guesswork. It is a completely free guide, and you can download it below using the link in the video description. Now let's jump in here and get to work on these guitars. Let me start by playing you the finished mix here so you can hear these finished electric guitars, and I'll solo them up as well. And then we're going to nuke the processing and try to see if we can get something sounding good using just, where are we at here? Just the pedals. What's it called? Pedal board. Using just the pedal board here from Studio One. But here's what we have. Here's our finished mix for this song.
Wait, it'll be a little longer. She's coming for you. She'll get here fast as she can. Just wait, gotta be a little stronger. You'll make it up through. Don't lose sight of her head.
So those are our electric guitars, and you heard the processing there on them. I'm going to nuke both of these. So we're going to disable those plugins, and we're going to see if we can get something similar or perhaps even better using just the pedal board plugin here inside of Studio One. So just using some Stomp box pedals. We'll probably want to start with an EQ, perhaps some compression, and then maybe, I don't know, some verb or modulation, or maybe a slap delay or something. We'll see when we get there. Let's come back here. Just looking at our EQ, we want it to be guitar. Yeah. Oh, so what do we got there for frequencies? That's not bad. Okay, so let's hit play here, and we'll see if we can get our guitar sounding good. Now I'm going to flip to mono. We're just working on the right guitar here. So you can hear there's our EQ for our electric guitar. So we're flipped to the guitar settings, so we have these different EQ bands available to us. There's no high pass filter, so what I'm doing to compensate for that, I'm pulling out, oh, where are we at? 6 dB at 100 hertz here. Then we're using both of these two knobs here, the 200 and the 400, to kind of tame our low mid area. Both of these we're pulling out 2.5 dB about at 200 hertz and 400 hertz. Then coming up here, we're boosting all of these top three bands, so from mid range and then top end here. So we're boosting, where are we at here? At 1K, we're doing about 2 dB at 1K, about a dB and a half, almost 2 dB at 3K, and then 3 dB at 6K, so getting some of that brightness up on the top end. Now, I would probably usually put a low-pass filter on it too. We don't have that available to us, but it sounds okay at the moment. Let's dial in our compressor here now and see what we can get here. I think we've got it dialed in there. So doing just a touch of compression here on the guitar, pulling up our gain here. So we're sitting about even in and out of all the processing here. I pulled down a little bit of that top end, that 6K boost, so it's down to about 2 dB, 1.8 dB there. And then I put back a little bit of that 200 hertz just to give some bottom end back to the guitar there. I'm thinking that's okay there. We might add something else. Let's see. So we put a little bit of kind of like a slap delay on it. It's actually on a beat, so it's not technically a slap, but it's a short delay coming off the guitar there, just a 32-second delay there, mixed in at about 24%. Just gives a little bit of dimension to our electric guitar there. And you notice I put the low cut up to about 250 and the high cut down to about 4K there. That one's sounding good. So what I'm going to do to start is I'm going to copy this exact setting over to the other guitar here. And let's take a look at this one now. We'll turn off the compressor and the slap delay. Let's see what our EQ sounds like. That's actually sounding really, really good. So kind of the same settings. I didn't touch much. I pulled down that 200 hertz more on the left guitar there. Pushed a little bit more compression on this guitar to hold some of those peaks in place. You can see it jumps out a little bit more. And then I swapped the delay, the short delay, for a short reverb. So the size is all the way down here on the reverb, and it's mixed in at about 20%. And you can see I pulled the low cut up to about 300 hertz there to reduce any kind of muddiness or heaviness we could get from the bottom end pushing into the reverb there. And that's sounding really, really good. Let me A/B just these two pedal board plugins here on the guitars for you. Doing a lot of work there with just the pedal board plugin. So EQ pedal, compressor pedal, and then on one we have the short delay pedal, and on the other we have the reverb pedal. Again, all the way down to size 0, so the shortest reverb we could get. Let's throw these back in the mix here, and we'll do a final A/B. So I'll A/B them inside the mix, and you can hear where these guitars are sitting inside the mix with just the pedal board plugin. So just an EQ, compressor, and then an effects pedal on each one here.
Wait, it'll be a little longer. She's coming for you. She'll get here fast as she can. Just wait, gotta be a little stronger. You'll make it all through. Don't lose sight of her head. Wait, it'll be a little longer. She's coming for you. She'll
So it's cool to see that you can get a great electric guitar sound by using stomp box pedals. You can use inboard here or outboard stomp box pedals to get a great guitar mix inside your track here. There's just an EQ pedal, a compressor pedal, and then on each one we have a different effects pedal running. So a delay and then a reverb. I hope that was helpful for you. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you're ready to take your mixes to the next level and really start dialing in your workflow as an engineer, then I have just the tool for you, and it is completely free. It is my 7-step mixing checklist, and you can download it below to start creating more professional mixes in less time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.